map of the world, is a map of the world. You can see she's a beautiful girl, she's a beautiful girl. And everything around her is a silver pool of light. People who surround her feel the benefit.
Hey everyone, it's Julie, and today is October the 5th of 2009, and I'm doing my weigh-in. I was out of town over the weekend. I went to Nevada and did a little gambling in a town called Mesquite, and I had a blast. It was so much fun. We went to a casino and played bingo, and bingo, like totally the old ladies gambling, but it was the best thing I've ever done. It was fun. It was 9 o'clock on a Saturday night, so if you happen to be in Mesquite, Nevada on a Saturday night at 9 p.m., go play bingo at the Eureka Casino, because it was a blast. They did a party bingo, and what they do is they have you kind of fill out a raffle ticket, and they pick a man and a woman from the raffle ticket, and they get to be the king and the queen of the night. And basically what that means is you pick a number between 1 and 75, and every time they call your number that you've selected, you get $20 cash just for showing up. And luckily this time, I was the queen. Yay! They didn't give me a crown or anything, but believe me, I imagined a really nice, pointy, sharp, diamond-encrusted, emerald-topped tiara. But I picked B8 because 8 is my lucky number, and they did not call it. And the last game was coming up, and it was blackout. And they offered me, if I wanted to, I could take $40 right then and be done with it. Or I could risk it, and if my number got called, I would only get $20. But if they didn't call my number, I would get $100. And so I thought, what the heck, let's go for the $100. So we were going, and oh, it was so fun. Like the girl who was turning the numbers, it was on a screen. When it was the bees, which were a blue-colored ball, she would show me the blue and then slowly turn the bees, and it made me so nervous every time she did that. And about halfway through the game, unfortunately, she did call my number, and so I only ended up getting $20. However, it made the game so much fun, and I got $20, and playing bingo only cost about $12. So I actually played bingo for free and still got money. So it was a lot of fun. And throughout the game, they also picked other names out of the raffle to win the prizes. So like they were hidden in an envelope, and you had to pick one of these 12 envelopes, and you won the prize inside the envelope. So it was fun and awesome, and I intend to do it next time I'm down there. So, woo! I also played my favorite game of all, which is roulette. It was really rad because they had 50-cent roulette. And I don't know if you guys play much roulette, but it's kind of always been my game. And usually you'll have a chip limit. So, for example, 50 cents per chip. And then you have to put at least $2 down to make a bet. But this time it was 50 cents for the chips, and each bet had to only be 50 cents. And so I got to play for quite a while on my $20 playing roulette. But I did end up losing that $20. And I also played quarter Wheel of Fortune and penny Wheel of Fortune, and played both of those for quite a while and had a lot of fun playing those, but ended up losing most of my money. I left with only $4 out of 50, and we had gambled for probably 5 hours. So actually, I think, $45, $46 for a really fun night. It was not too bad. So it was fun. But I was out of town, and I did miss my weigh-in yesterday, so I did weigh in this morning, and I am up a little bit. I weighed in this morning at 241 even. So yesterday, last week I was at 247.8. So let's see, let me use my smart math. That means I'm up 1.2 pounds. So I'm up a little, but I'm not really discouraged by that. Obviously, I have no excuses. I was out of town and I ate poorly, but I tried to do somewhat good, and I definitely did not pig out. So I'm proud of myself for that. But I did indulge in a few delicious things. My grandma always makes us homemade biscuits and gravy when we go visit her, and it's one of my favorites. So I did eat biscuits and gravy. But I only had one biscuit, whereas typically I would have had at least 2, if not 3. So that was a success in my book. Really fun vacation, but I'm on track again. I had hoped to do 3 days worth of exercise last week. That was my goal. But this little trip, it was an impromptu trip to visit my grandmother, and it was not planned, and it did take up the whole weekend. And so unfortunately I did not find a time to get my third workout in, but I did get 2 really good workouts. And I did walk around the casino, that counts for something, and I pulled the lever on the slot machine, right? And put money down on the roulette, but no, I did not get my third day of exercise. So this week, my goal is to get 3 days worth of exercise, and I'd like to be down at least 2 pounds to make up the ground for what I had gained this past week, and additional loss for what would have normally been on track. So those are my goals coming up. You know, life is going good. It's autumn here, and it has gotten so cold. It literally went from 90 degrees to 45 degrees within about a week, and it was quite a shock. But I'm hoping to have some fun coming up. I want to go to some pumpkin patches and do some fun things with my baby, so I'll try to get some videos of that kind of fun stuff. I did just want to tell you guys something funny. I told you a little bit about my friend who had a gastric bypass and is losing weight pretty fast. Yesterday, or actually, yeah, I think it was last night, she told me that she's going to give me all of her old clothes and shoes because they don't fit her anymore because she's slimmed down quite a lot. And I'm really excited to get a bunch of free clothes. Hopefully she has some cute stuff. But hopefully when I slim down, my feet will get smaller. I actually have really large feet, and I hate them. I wear a size 11.5, 12, and when I was pregnant, I was so worried. I thought for sure my feet were going to get bigger, and I would never find shoes because I typically have to buy 12 because 11.5 doesn't exist. Once you get past the 10, they no longer make half sizes. And so if I could get down to a 10, or even, good grief, a 9.5, which would never happen, I think I'll always be an 11. I would be in heaven even at an 11, to be honest, because then I could buy a lot more shoes, a lot cuter shoes, and have a lot more fun. But so hopefully this weekend I'll be getting a whole bunch of free clothes in several sizes. So actually the really nice thing is, because she's actually down in about a 12, 14, she told me, that means she's getting rid of everything from a size 14 up. So, I mean, if she gives me a lot of clothes, that means I'm going to have clothes to fit me pretty much all my weight loss. Hopefully I won't have to buy a thing until I reach goal. Woo! But I'm kind of worried about her taste in clothes, so we'll see. But I think that's about it. Like I said, everything's going real good. Hopefully I can get some pictures of us having fun this week and all that. So, bye everyone. Have a great week.
You can shake it all the